What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free to do and I'd greatly appreciate it. I am out here in my garage, and today's video we are talking about 2001 Dodge Ram pickup truck. This is a black pickup truck, obviously, that I use for my winter vehicle, and I use it for landscaping as well. But for this video, we are talking about a product that I use to keep this thing rust free. I have made numerous videos for you guys about this product, as you can see it right there. I made a video for you guys yesterday about us hitting 240,000 miles on this truck. And for me and this truck, that is a huge milestone. Some of you guys nowadays are starting to realize that old school is actually better. And the reason being is because if you are a reliability type of person, in which a lot of people are finding out they are come the later years of their vehicle, because they're tired of these prices of these newer vehicles going up and up and up, and then a lot of problems with newer vehicles because of all the electrical issues that a lot of new vehicles just seem to have nowadays. And also the bigger issue is newer vehicles not lasting as long as they should be. Like, it's unheard of now with the newer vehicles, with all the tech and wiring and new computer stuff in them, because that's what they are, big rolling computers now. They don't last as long. And so you see something like this, an '01 Dodge Ram, an old school truck that has 240,000 miles on it, and people are talking about things like this, of that they wish that they could go back and find something like this so that they can get longevity out of their vehicles. But getting on to the main part of the video here is this product right here called Surface Shield. This is a product that I am a firm believer of. It is very similar to a product some of you guys may know of, wool wax or fluid film. It's a similar product like that, lanolin based, oil based type coating. For here you see long lasting Surface Shield. It's a product made by PB Blaster, but I have multiple cases of that. Those are the two cases right there that I used on this truck in early October, which I recommend all of you guys do if you're trying to keep a vehicle rust free, and the timing on which you should be doing this stuff and spraying the vehicle, which is right before it starts getting cold. So you guys, if you're doing this on your own, you can get up underneath your vehicle. If you don't have a heated garage or anything, if you're outside and doing it in your driveway, you can put some stuff down, put some cardboard down or whatever you have, a tarp, and get up underneath there during good weather and not have to be out there in the rain or freezing cold trying to undercoat your vehicle. But this product, I use it all over the truck. So this is something that people are going to have their opinions about in the comments, and that's okay. But understand, if you guys really, really want a rust-free vehicle, you have to coat the entire vehicle. And I'm not talking about just the undercarriage, because the salt gets everywhere. So what I do, again, this truck has 240,000 miles on it. It's an '01 Dodge Ram. And let's go down the line here, which I do in all of my videos to be transparent as possible, is we go over the paint. Yes, it's my work truck, so it has scratches on it, yes, and it's dulled paint, but do you see any rust? Think about all of the Dodge Ram pickup trucks you've seen out of your years of life on this earth, and other pickup trucks as well. No rust. And again, I am very transparent. I have one single rust spot on this truck, and that's on the back bumper. And I guess when I first got this truck, I sprayed the whole truck with this, and that was just maybe one spot that I might have missed during the inside of the bumper there up underneath. And it started to rust a little quarter-size hole. But that's the only spot. So I spray everything on this truck. except for the mirrors, that side. I do spray this side, even though it's plastic and it won't rust. I still spray it anyway. But everything but the windows, mirrors, lights, and exhaust. I do spray the rims as well, not the tires. Obviously, should know that, but hey, some people still got to say it. I do not spray the tires either. Everything else on this truck gets sprayed with Surface Shield. And yes, the paint as well. That's something that I always do. You guys should be able to see it right here. This isn't salt. This is that Surface Shield. This is about 5 layers of the Surface Shield right there. And the key with this is not to take a pressure washer to it and don't wash it off, or don't wash your vehicle after you put this stuff on. Leave it on, and then once winter is over, then you can wash your vehicle. Yes, I know it looks ugly, and it's going to look ugly. Like you can see some of the water beading because I just came home from night shift and it was lightly snowing, so that's what the water is on there. That's that you can see on the windows there. But the haze that you guys see on the truck, that is a layer of Surface Shield. It is meant to be a barrier between the paint and the salt. All that salt buildup that we all get on our vehicles, that splashes up from vehicles in front of us, throwing it up off their rear tires, and it's splashing on your vehicle, or just whatever, from your own tires splashing it up. That's what that is. And what Surface Shield is going to do is create a barrier between your undercarriage, your paint, hubs, bumpers, chrome, whatever you got on your vehicle. It is going to create a barrier between your paint and whatever it is that you sprayed it on and that salt. So you don't have rust issues starting to come about on your vehicles. And again, you have to do this if you really want a rust-free vehicle. You can't just get away with just doing the undercarriage. I know some vehicles now are starting to become or be made out of aluminum, but they don't make the entire vehicle out of aluminum. So you still have to spray everything, or everything that is not aluminum. I know Ford F-150 pickup trucks, they started some of that, and I'm not sure the exact year that they started doing that, but I know some of them have beds, I believe, that are aluminum. I'm not positive, don't quote me on that, but I believe, if I remember correctly, it was Ford that started doing that with a couple of their F-150s. So to end this off here is just that, the main points of it. I use a product by PB Blaster called Surface Shield. I spray it on everything except for the windows, lights, tires, and mirrors. And even, this is the part where people forget, or some people forget sometimes, door jambs. Spray it on this. As you can see, I still have an old layer of it right there. And yes, this stuff does collect dust. That's why I said it'll look ugly, but again, it's the price you have to pay if you really want a rust-free vehicle. And if it really bothers you that much, wipe it off come summertime, and then put your new layer on in October before winter hits in Cleveland, Ohio here. But again, some people forget, do the door jambs as well, all of it, all the way down, all the way across. As you can still see, there's a good amount here still left over from last winter. I didn't even do this. And yes, again, it's going to look ugly. It's going to cake up with dirt. And because it's dirt and lint, it's going to stick to it. But again, that's the price you're going to pay if you really want a rust-free vehicle. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. If you hit that subscribe button, I'd greatly appreciate it. It's free to do. That is how you keep a vehicle rust-free, running very long, longevity, 240,000 miles on this truck, no rust, or if you really want to get technical, limited rust, because I got that one spot on the back bumper. So yeah, you can cream me in the comments and say, yes, oh, you do have rust. Okay, I get it. Yes, it's got one rust spot, but you get the picture. You don't see a bunch of rust holes in this thing, or cut out pieces and welded pieces back on it because of that spot rusted out. So I showed you that in proof of walking down the entire truck.